Good morning and welcome to the Blueprint News Network. I'm Dylan Trochet here to discuss with you this school's upcoming events. Going into the near future, the District 99 Board of Education will see a ballot on March 20th, 2018 to address the $136.6 million in capital facility improvements. This will make both North and South high schools safer, more secure, and accessible for people with disabilities, but as well as providing more flexible learning spaces that will improve shared learning for students. Now on to Mia with more on the renovations.
Thanks, Dylan. So what are some of the main changes that we're going to be seeing here at South?
So the master facility plan is really focused on a few key issues around the building. The first is safety and security, so a secured vestibule so that visitors can't enter directly into the hallways before they're met by security. And that will also involve here at South changing the main front entrance. The next big thing is accessibility. It's American with Disabilities Act compliance across the district and especially here at South. So anywhere where it's difficult for people who aren't able-bodied to get around, especially things like bleachers and those kinds of spaces. Then there's huge classroom improvements around the building, especially the culinary arts labs, some of the visual arts labs all get improved. And then one of the major changes that will happen that people will see here is that out here in the courtyard, we will enclose about half to 3/4 of the courtyard with a large, what we call learning commons.
And then where is the main funding coming from to support this?
Right, so all of these projects are really expensive projects and they're not things that we could work into our regular annual budget. So what they require is the issuance of bonds. So it's a loan that the community agrees to pay back, and they pay it back over a 24-year period. So it would bring in the sale of those bonds, if approved on March 20th by the voters, would bring in $136.6 million for all of the projects across the district.
Thanks, Mia. Here's a quick break brought to you by the Winter Dance. Wednesday, March 1st kicks off the women's soccer season. We wanted to see what they have done in their free time to improve from last year's season. Here's Kaylee to discuss the plans for the upcoming season.
Okay, thanks Dylan. I'm here with varsity soccer players Emily Grimnick and Abby Wisson. Abby, what are you doing in the off-season to prepare for the upcoming season?
We start lifting in November and we lift 3 times a week. And then just last week we started doing open gyms where we go to school at 5:45 in the morning and do our fitness tests and practice running and play around a little bit.
Okay, Emily, what are your goals for this season?
Well, as always, we want to win in our rivalry games like in Hinsdale South and against Downers Grove North. And we want to win our conference and hopefully go as far as we can in regionals.
Alright, thanks, back to you.
Thanks, Kaylee. Aside from all the serious facility improvement discussions, we want to talk to the people here at South to loosen everybody up. We sent out reporters Mia and Kaylee to ask people uncomfortable questions. Here are some of the responses we got.
If you could break up with your boyfriend for $1 million, would you do it?
Can I get back together with them afterwards?
No.
Probably not, because people are more important than money.
Do you ever pee in the shower? I mean, doesn't everyone? What is one thing you learned in school that you wish you could forget?
Like in high school?
Sure.
That I wish I could forget? I really thought about that.
When was the last time you cried to a song and what song?
Big Girls Don't Cry by Fergie 2 days ago.
One thing I learned in school that I wish I could forget. That's a really good question. I'm not being helpful. He's like gonna run out of film.
Where's the weirdest place you've ever peed?
On top of a mountain, off a cliff.
That I wish I could forget. I mean, I think everything that I learned has value for something. I can't imagine wanting to forget something that I learned.
When is the last time you wet the bathroom?
Last week.
Like the quadratic formula?
Oh, something like that.
Yeah.
Was it a squared plus or minus the square root of 4ac all over 2x or something? Isn't it? Yeah, kind of. Oh, like something like that.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Do you
Hopefully. You know, I read this book once in high school called The Human Comedy.
Okay.
And that book really irritated me. I wish I'd never read that or learned anything in The Human Comedy.
All right.
How about that?
That's good.
That's it for this week's content. Dylan Troche here from the Blueprint News Network signing off.